Cardano, along with other crypto coins, was following a bearish trend for quite a long time. In recent weeks, there came a retracement in the price chart of the Cardano ADA. But according to the experts, Cardano ADA will soon reach the $0 mark and the coin will be dead for some unknown reason. That's insane and horrible. What could be the reason for this though? Do you believe this will happen as an ADA investor? Hello guys, welcome to Cardano Future, your daily dose of Cardano news. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is a place for you. Watch till the end if you want to get the latest on everything, and today we are going to discuss the current situations of Cardano ADA and whether it is going to die in the future or not, as the expert said. There will be a bonus price prediction also for the Cardano. But before that, please give us a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also reminding you again, don't forget to hit the bell icon to join our monthly cash giveaway that's pinned in the comments. So, without wasting any more time, let's begin. A well-known crypto expert has cautioned investors and traders that Cardano is having difficulties with its fundamentals. Furthermore, the presenter of Invest Answers tells his YouTube fans that he was viewing a chart comparing Cardano holders versus speculators, and the results did not look good for the smart contract platform. He claimed that when looking at Cardano holders versus speculators, this was blockchain data, and he assumed it was accurate. But he was stunned by seeing a significantly low percentage of the long-term holders of Cardano. It was very strange. Only 6.95% of Cardano holders hold Cardano for more than 1 year. Think about that. 70% are cruisers, which means they have had it for 12 months or less, and 25% are active traders. So we may not be able to put this in comparison to Ethereum. Ethereum has 16% long-term holders. Following that, according to the Invest Answers host, Cardano's numbers of active holders also addresses a red flag for the cryptocurrency. Furthermore, a crypto strategist has discovered that retail investors are uninterested in the 6th largest cryptocurrency according to Google Trends. Do people really care about Cardano? Over the last 12 months, Google Trends has returned to 1-year lows, indicating that no one appears to be interested in Cardano, and the crypto expert is pessimistic about the coin's prospects. After successfully retesting the $20 resistance, crypto strategist Capo came to the conclusion that it would be bullish. Cardano's next target, based on Capo's analogy and indication from the second retest of the previous all-time high, is likely to be a 580% rally as long as it continues above this level. The next level of resistance should be $3 to $4. We'll probably see $10 if it consolidates above it. While several analysts have differing opinions on how Cardano will perform soon, we are sort of convinced that Cardano will never reach zero. It's no secret that Cardano is off to a great start in 2021. It was considered large when the ADA per Ethereum reached $0.001, but it has been bleeding since then. Right at present, there aren't many purchasing signals available. The Cardano to Ethereum ratio has recovered to 1/3 of its all-time high. Furthermore, Cardano ADA has seen a significant increase in price over the last several days and is performing well. Let's have a quick look at how it ranks in the smart contract platform ranking, which is an important metric for comparing it to other players in this field. Cardano still has an amazing year-to-date return of 717%, but most of the gains happened earlier in 2021. As you can see, long-term Cardano investors have a low percentage compared to speculators, which is all blockchain data in our opinion. So our best guess is that it's right, but the low number of long-term holders was a bit shocking. Traders are sparse in number, and cruisers make up around 30% of the population. Meanwhile, what do you believe the most important cause behind this is? This is said that the retail pumps and whales are the ones that have been discarded. So who's behind all of this? The majority of social media feedback looks to be good. This is due to Cardano's ability to address all of the world's problems. It discusses environmental issues including climate change. It's fantastic. It's not a phantom chain, and you can get it in less than $10. So there are several astounding positive sides. However, what influences it remains a mystery. And given the numbers, they're nearly overly optimistic. Let's look back in time to see what's going on. Cardano is also said to be the best third-generation peer-reviewed design blockchain. Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of the crypto exchange FTX, on the other hand, is a Cardano supporter. In the next months, he plans to launch Cardano spot trading. The platform will make several efforts throughout the year to increase investor participation. Furthermore, allowing users to buy additional tokens coincides with an increase in interest in so-called cryptocurrencies. Cardano is not a 10 times a month investment, according to a crypto researcher. Furthermore, while eToro's ADA liquidity was restricted to US-based consumers, Bitstamp offered the altcoin. Meanwhile, famous crypto researcher Max Mayer examined the data and Cardano's community to make sense of the conflicting signals. According to Mayer, ADA volume dropped dramatically in the last week of December compared to earlier in the year. In other good news, the active ADA report shows that between October and November, the amount of on-chain transactions on the network quadrupled, with transaction fees reducing from 45 cents to 38 cents on average. According to a recent asset analysis from Crypto Compare, the Cardano blockchain has 50,506 active addresses in October and 216,072 in November. Due to the imminent release of numerous decentralized finance protocols, including the Sunday Swap, a protocol for automatic liquidity provision and scalable decentralized exchange, the Cardano blockchain ecosystem is likely to have experienced greater activity. Cardano transactions increased by 75.8% to 46.2 million in November, according to Crypto Compare, setting a new monthly high. This, combined with an increase of 82.1% in average daily zero balance, addresses from 66,000 to 120,000. It is a significant increase. The number of Cardano addresses staking ADA has surpassed 1 million, according to the Crypto Globe, despite the cryptocurrency market's decline. The value of the space market fell by more than $400 billion as a result of this. In addition, earlier this month, the network passed a milestone by completing 20 million transactions. Cardano's price surged last 2021 as a result of this year's smart contract development phase, and the network is currently in its Basho phase, which will allow it to scale. The fact that over 70% of the ADA supply has been staked on the network piques investors' curiosity as they wait for new decentralized applications to be introduced. In November, according to research by Crypto Compare, the value locked on the decentralized banking ecosystem created on top of the Solana blockchain increased. Investors tended to prefer Solana due to its lower transaction fees, since Ethereum transaction rates increased that month. Despite the long history of developments that Cardano has undergone since its introduction, Coin Bureau claims that smart contracts are the next stage for cryptocurrency. In addition, this video covers the most recent advances in the protocol, collaborations, and integrations. All of these projects have been in the works for quite some time. Meanwhile, after years of tireless work, IOHK, Emergo, and the Cardano Foundation are beginning to see the fruits of their labor. Furthermore, Cardano is still in the early stages of its journey, which is both fascinating and worrisome. Because the successful deployment of smart contracts is so important, and there's no denying that the Coin Bureau has given Cardano a bright view, predicting a lot more interest in the future. So what are ADA's forecasts for 2021 and beyond? What are the Cardano price forecasts for that time frame? Let's have a look at what we've got. Here, let me give you a mandatory disclaimer that long-term coin price predictions are made using computer algorithms, which should not be taken as precise forecasts. Wallet Investor predicts that the price of the ADA coin will rise to $3 and a market valuation of $928,000 in a year, and $11 at a market cap of $1 million in 5 years. Furthermore, according to an ADA coin price estimate for early 2022, the coin will be worth $3. According to the same website, ADA is expected to reach $5 by 2023 and then $10 by 2031. On the other side, Digital Coin Pricing expects a coin price of $3.70 by August 2022. It may hit $4.14 by August 2023. As a result, we do believe that Cardano will never reach zero. What are your thoughts? Leave your opinions in the comment section below. I hope you found this video pretty much useful. Let me give you a little disclaimer here that we're no financial advisors. It is just a channel for discussion and education purposes. So please don't decide anything based solely on our videos. If you liked this episode, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon as well. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with me. I look forward to seeing you at the next one.